Hello friends, welcome to Vernable Machine Solution. Today we are going to test one machine that is available on WallHub called Photographer 1. So I already have downloaded this machine and running in my VMware. So let's open my Kali Linux and go to the terminal. Yeah. So ARPScan is a command to check the connected IP address in the local system. So yes, I have connected. This one is the IP address. So now let's start with Nmap. It's a network mapper which collect the information from the network, and here I'm using hyphen small s capital V for stealth version or scanning version. So here I'm checking the ports and version with the help of Nmap, or you can use aggressor scan, so where you will get a lot of information about it. So here we have our output and we have 4 ports. So 2 ports are for Apache, that is HTTP and HTTP, and rest 2 ports are for NetBIOS Assistant or Samba. So right, let's see. So try to open that website and that URL. Yeah, this is the IP address. So the site is looking pretty cool. Yeah, looking pretty good. But I named the site, but I did not found anything here. So let's try to switch another port, which is 8000, right? So now I'm switching this port, and yeah, this is the site. And now what we need to do, we can enumerate these 2 ports also parallelly. So we have some command called SMB client hyphen capital L and then the IP address. So it will show you the information about if that thing is hit on enter. Is without entering any password, I directly hit enter. Assembly client is a command for the Samba share which you want to log in the client machine. So here as we can see, 139 TCP and 445 TCP ports are open for the Samba. That means Samba share is enabled of that port. So that's why I use this command assembly client hyphen capital L for login, and this is the IP address of the target machine in which we want to log in. So here we have the share name, and the share name is Samba share. Apart from this, we do not have any share group name. So now what we can do, assembly client hyphen capital U is for the username, but we don't know about the username, so we can let it like this. And this is the syntax which how you can log in on Samba, and this is the name of that share, Samba share, right? Yeah, now hit enter, and without providing any password you can click on enter, and yeah, here we have. It's looking good, and we have 2 files, so we can download both the files, mail.txt and get wordpress.txt. Sorry, wordpress.bkb.zip. So this is the backup file, and now we can see this is the mail.txt text file. So here we can check the mail file, and as we are checking, this mail is sent on 20th of July 2020 11:40, and to Daiza Ahumi from AGI. This is AGI at photographer.com. This is the person who sent an email to Daiza Ahumi. So diza@photographer.com. This is another mail ID. Hi Diza, your site is ready now. Don't forget your secret, my baby girl. Okay, and another thing, we have this WordPress backup zip file. So let's have a look on this. Here we can see Diza Ahumi built with Cocaine. As I search on the internet, so Cocaine is a CMS which is used to build a website. Here you can see Cocaine, creative website publishing. So now Cocaine Exploit TV. So I found this one. So I open, and yes, as I can see, here is the file. So in this file, when you learn about this file, so here you will get to know about, here's an admin page by which you can log in on the website, right? So now I'm going to log in the website, that is Dazahumi, and that is Cocaine admin. Oops, page not found. Now try to log in on this admin. Yeah, looking pretty cool. And it's asking for the email address and password. So I put both the mail address which I received in this mail. So the mail address which this mail address I can use. So that is Diza Ahumi photographer, and the password I'm using this one. So by luck this password will work. So as I can see, sign in. Yeah, we have these files, and we can enter here. So here we can see we can upload our file, import content. So when I click on import, so here I can see this is the JPG, PNG, GIF and MP4. These four kind of files you can upload into it. Okay, now come here, and then I can read this one, and here you can see this is the file by which you can get the access. So you need to create a malicious PHP file with this content. This means you need to provide this thing and save as image.php.jpg. So it means it's very simple. We need to get one PHP reverse shell code, so which is available in our system by default, or reverse shell. So as we can see, we have reverse shell for PHP. So I'm copying this, and now I'm going to copy here ls. As I can see, PHP reverse shell is here. So now I can open this PHP reverse shell file, and give me a moment. Yeah, so this is the PHP reverse shell code file, and here we have to provide our IP address and the port number. Yeah, clearly mention change this and change this. So now I need to know my IP address, then ifconfig. Yeah, this is my IP address. So that is 192.160.136 and 176. This is my IP address, and port number same. No need to change this port number, only you need to remember this port number while updating. So now come into our web page. We can see we have four uh, extensions here, so which we can upload. So I'm going to rename this file, and my name is Ankit, so I'm renaming as ankit.jpg, right here. As I can see, ankit.php.jpg file is available here. Now I can go and click on drop file here. So I'm browsing the file, and here we can see in top our file. Okay, and when you click on import, so your file will be uploaded, but I upload this file, but it support only JPG file, and this file is contain our PHP reverse shell code. So with the help of Bob Suite, we are trying to manipulate this. So I already opened this Bob Suite, so you can go to directly open this Bob Suite and then start. So now I'm going, I have already configured my proxy. Directly you can go to this preference option, go to this network setting, and click on this manual proxy configuration, and this is your local IP system and loopback IP, and the port number is 8080. Then you can click on OK, and now come here and click. Now what you need to do, and here you need to use the netcat listener LNVP for port 1234. So here we will get that cell. So now I'm going to import this file, and yes, here we can see our file is here. So as you can see, similarly we have this kind of data. So what we need to do, we need to rename this file and remove this extension .jpg. So here and here jpg. Now forward the request, and whatever requests are coming, we need to forward those requests. Forward, going forward. Yeah, here we can see this ankit.php. So as forward this one, and we got the access with user www data. So now pinbash -i. So here you can see ls cd/root permission denied. Okay, no issue. So here I enumerate a lot of things, then I found. So I'm using the find command, that is type file and permission here is equals to s. Here I'm checking this set GUID permission. So if this kind of file is available, so definitely it will be a help. So I already enumerate this machine, so I'm doing the thing for you. And if you guys are not able to understand anything, so please do comment me, and definitely I can reply your comment. And this is my first video during the lockdown period, because I was stuck in lockdown, and yeah, I do not have good internet connectivity. That's why I was unable to make any video for you. But I promise I make lots of videos, and every upcoming videos for you. And if you want, so you can click on the intersect is on. So here our intercept is off. Directly and now it will take some time because it's finding all the files from the entire file system. So this is the find command. Find command will find as per your requirement. Here I provide the path, that is slash. So it will find out from the entire file system, entire root file system, and type what we want to search. We want to search file. So here we define the f, and for which we want to search. So hyphen perm, we want to search behalf of permissions. So here we can see PHP 7.2. Generally, PHP do not have set UID permission, and the set UID permission means the user can run this PHP behalf of root user. Here you can see this root file. This is the user owner and group owner, both are root, and this permission set UID permission is set on this PHP 7.2. So here we are going to privilege escalation. So now we have this, we can provide the full path, that is USR and bin. Now PHP 7.2 hyphen R pcntl underscore exec. This is the PHP function where we are calling our cell, comma, or this is the syntax, and hyphen p option to bypass this user, and this user can run this command run as a root user. So definitely we'll get something, and here just a minute, there's an issue. Okay, I forgot the semicolon. So USR bin PHP 7.2 hyphen R pcntl underscore exec slash bin slash sh and comma and hyphen p square bracket close and parenthesis is closed, and now hit enter. Here you can see this is the root user. So now switch on root, ls get proof.txt. You are able to see this file. That means you are entered root. So thank you for watching my video.